Algae biofuels, the future of energy production. Unfortunately, at the moment, most of the energy we use every day is made from crude oil, which is a resource that is rapidly being used up. On top of that, the burning of crude oil to create energy releases large amounts of carbon dioxide and monoxide molecules into the air and environment, which contributes to global warming. Not to mention, carbon monoxide is toxic and poisonous for humans. Also, in transporting oil, there can be leaks and oil spills, which damage the flora and fauna in the area. Luckily, we have a solution: algae. Algae can be grown in tanks and ponds using waste or salt water. All it needs to grow is light. The algae is dried and crushed to extract the oil. Then the biodiesel goes through a process called transesterification. To top it all off, the biomass residue, the leftovers, can be used for feedstock and fertilizer. There are some competing solutions, namely bioalcohol, but this usually uses plants that could be used for consumption, cellulosic ethanol, which is made from inedible plant waste, which may not be readily available, and solid biofuel, but this can cause leakage of nitrates into the ecosystem, which may cause damage. Unfortunately, as you can see in the right column, there are still some negatives which are limiting the extent of use of algae biofuel at the moment, especially the vast startup costs. However, algae can make 300 times more oil than other crops like palms, grapeseed, and soybeans. Also, algae has a harvesting cycle of 1 to 10 days, which means it can be regrown and reharvested many times in a year. That's 20 to 30 times as fast as food crops. Moreover, it's essentially carbon neutral because when the carbon pollution, when it's burned, had just recently been absorbed as food for the algae to grow, since it is a plant, which means that the net CO2 emission is essentially the same as if the algae had never been grown. Next, we have a bibliography and Creative Commons license. Algae biofuel, the fuel of the future. Thank you for your attention.